As an immigrant?
Yes.
As an immigrant, I first came in 2005, April.
Okay, and why did you come to Canada?
My ex-husband was a petroleum chemist, and he was a permanent resident, and I came on a visa.
And why did you choose Canada instead of another place?
Because he was a permanent resident in Canada, and he had a job here.
Oh, so you came to live with him, pretty much, to be with him?
Yeah, we were married at that time, yeah.
And
we were living in Missouri.
What was different from here and being in your old home?
Not a lot. The immigration is a lot easier here than it is in other places. I also lived for a couple years and had permanent residence in Turkey, and that was far more complicated than this.
When you first came, was there like any kind of discrimination at all?
No, not at all. No, there's far less discrimination in Canada than there is in the U.S. Because when I came here, I was wearing a headscarf, and in Missouri, it was really hard to get a job, and people always said really rude, racist stuff, but here I never ran into that.
Ah, that must be really nice, not having to worry about that anymore. Well, thanks for the interview.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah. Okay. Here I can.
Hi, my name's Han.
Okay, number one, where are you from?
I come from Vietnam.
And why did you decide to leave the country?
I decided to leave my country because we were communists.
So, where did you settle in Canada?
I was settled in Toronto, Ontario.
And why did you settle there?
Because the government of Canada just sponsored me to Ontario.
How did you come to Canada?
First thing first, I have to escape from Vietnam by boat, and then I travel by boat. They take me 4 days, 4 nights, and I landed in Malaysia. This is the refugee camps, and I stayed there for over years.
Before coming to Canada, did you have any struggles in a refugee camp?
I did. I have a lot of struggle at the refugee camps. First thing, we don't have enough food to eat. We have to struggle with our food, and then I have to stay in the camp. Beginning to study in English, and then I have to apply to different country to settle the third countries, and then I applied to Canadian, and then I accepted by Canadian delegation, and that's what from Canada.
What was the immigration process like?
The immigration process like in a camp, when they have a delegation come to the camp and they ask people want to settle in Canada, and then I go up there and apply, and they get the interview, and then if I entitled what they ask requirement to come to Canada, and we got the processing, we have to put application form, and I got interviewed by the lady that worked at the delegation, and then I got entitled to come to Canada.
So why did you decide to come to Canada?
I decided to come to Canada because Canada have a better life, more opportunity that people can learn the new things, and the better education for the future.
Did you have any struggles when you first came to Canada?
Yes. The first time I came to Canada, I was struggle with, first thing is the language, because English is as my second language, and I have to go to vocational school to learn all the English, and then I upgrade all my education, and I have to learn everything from beginnings, and then we have to go for a job, and have start beginning to my new life.
What's the difference between living in Canada and living in Vietnam?
The difference living in Canada and Vietnam, the difference is that living in Canada, I have a freedom country, a lot of opportunity for me to do everything I want. I can choose anything, any career I want, and I can freedom of speech. When I live in Vietnam, I don't have that kind of opportunity at all.
What benefits did you get from Canada?
I got a lot of benefits from Canada. I got like government Canada give me good health, healthcare, unemployment, human right, education, and quality of life, and equal of speech.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.